Alright, so I'm just in a good mood, you know, feeling swaggy and shit. I'm actually really tired, but I'll be drinking some cold brew from Huck. I'm about to use this. Look at this shit, it looks so good. Yes. Looks so good. Israel Hernandez, grown in Rio Blanco, Tolima, Colombia. I love this bag. But I'm gonna make cold brew. The hints: melon candy, orange blossom, key lime pie, and cane sugar. Alright, how I do it is you need 3 ingredients. Just kidding, it's only 2. Coffee and water. I forgot to get a big 2 liter, so I have these unopened, purified waters. And the first thing I do, I rinse this out from the last time. You guys are kind of far away. Yeah, why don't you come over here actually. I got this years ago, always use the same one. Yeah, so I rinse it out and then I you know, put the water through there, make sure it's like kind of cleaned out from the time before. Okay, boom. And then put the water in. Hopefully this is enough. I have more. Usually you want to let it sit in the fridge for 14 to 16 hours. It's almost 11, so let's just say 11. That's 12 plus, okay, so we're gonna hit that time zone because I'm gonna have to get up around like 5. So, time frame, excuse me. We've got this water filled up. I might add a little more. Next step, grind your beans. This is the grinder I use. My ex-girlfriend got it for me and it's worked just wonderfully. It's got, so you're always gonna wanna set this to the, what does that say? Medium, is it gonna focus? Yeah, medium. Over here it says fine. That's me, fine as fuck. And then over here it says coarse. So we want it on the coarsest setting, and then it'll be ground into this. And I emptied this out pretty well. It's not the cleanest, but again, I'm on a time crunch, so that's fine. So there's a setting right here, and you adjust it, and it's like 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, blah, blah, blah. I usually do at least 2 sets of 10, but I think I'm gonna do a 10 and a 12 this time because I think it could have been just a little bit stronger. This is a little bit variable, excuse me, for sure, but yeah, then you put your beans in. Look, it's so good. Look at that packaging. It's like a really dark kind of greenish. It's got like smoky vibes on it. I'm getting hot, You know what? Ugh. Okay. Whoa, you guys gotta see these beans. These look kind of crazy. We out here grinding. You can get this at your food, like kitchen section at your grocery store. So I'm gonna do that one more time. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like the lighter texture to them. Kind of interesting versus the dark. Here's the second one. I just tie a knot on one end of it, and then you just kind of like put it through itself, like that. So you have that, and then you just cinch it, and that's all you need to do. You don't actually need to tie it at all. Just like this. Boom. Around. And then kind of cinch your sack. Okay. And then you just put it in your water container. That's it. I'm gonna add a little bit more water just because I like to get it so that it's very submerged in there. Or actually, Yeah, just like a little more. Okay. Make sure it's tight enough. Okay. And then lid. Boom. And that's it, and that's all. You just let this sit in your fridge, again, 14 to 16 hours. Mine might be a little bit longer, but that's just gonna make it a little stronger. It kind of depends. You'll learn more from your setup and if you do it more than one time. And yeah. And then boom, and then it sits there. So I'm lucky enough that I can just put mine right in here and it'll stay there, and then I come in the morning and boom, I just get my coffee from here, and it's super easy. But you know, depending on what your fridge setup is, you may not be able to store it in there, or you may. It just, again, depends. Mileage may vary. And then the other thing that you can do is you can use these or these. And I feel like I don't actually normally do this. I usually just let it sit in there, but if you wanted to, I feel like either of these are solutions. This solution is, these are from Bon Mama jellies, because I used to eat these a ton, and so I have like 8 of these, and I would just like save them, and I like the glass. But if you saved the top, you could use that, and it's not like super airtight, but it's pretty good, and then you could individualize these for coffee. But yeah, I like drinking out of these.
Oh, don't go. What's this water for?
You know, I just got it on my study.
You're gonna drink water? Do you need this cup?
Always. And then, or you could get yourself some mason jars, and then you know it's airtight, so you could store your coffee for the week individually or whatever. I think I've done this before, but usually I don't. I think I will, because I'm gonna go stay overnight in the mountains to go snowboarding tomorrow night. So it's kind of nice to have coffee on hand. I might have some at night, who knows? I love coffee. So thanks for watching, appreciate it. I don't know why I made this video, but you know, just in a good mood. So I always drink mine black. I don't even add, usually don't add ice, but if you add ice, it's definitely better. The only thing I'll mention is when you take that sack out, depending on what you're storing your water in, it might be a little bit hard to remove. So just be patient and wiggle it out. And then if you get like some of the sack out, you can kind of push through like the grains out a little bit, and then it makes the whole thing smaller to get it through. And then usually I don't try to take care of cleaning that up right away because the beans are so wet and so heavy. It's just everything. So I'll just like put on a plate or a bowl, let it sit there for a little bit, let it like air dry out and stuff, and then I'll dump all the grounds into the trash. Or you could use them for your gardening or anything else like that. And this coffee should last me, technically on the settings I had it set at 12 and then slightly under 12, but let's just say 24. So I have it set for 24 cups. These are 30, let's just call it 34 ounces. 34 times 3, let's just call that 100, even though it's not. Let's say 100 ounces divided by 8, like 12 and a half. So about 13 cups of water is what's in there. And I did enough coffee for 24 cups of coffee, or like maybe like 22 cups of coffee. So it's gonna be stronger, but it's also like, I think you need like a little bit more beans and coffee grounds for cold brew in general. So I would say that maybe there's some trade-off there in terms of the strength of the coffee to the like the ratios. And then I just like mine strong, and it tastes good. It's just delicious. It literally, it's like I get satiated by the flavor alone. It's really good. My shit's like the best. Mine just always comes out super pure tasting. It just, like when you taste it, it's like super full of flavor and delicious. Comment any questions, and then just comment below if you actually try this, because it's really easy and you could do it in a different setup. There's many ways to do it, but this is how I do it, and it's perfect. So perfect for me. Anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Catch you in the next one. Oh my god.